Kristen, a mom, a believer, and a strong gym enthusiast. But it wasn't always this way. Her life took a dramatic change when she was faced with 4 children, struggled with her happiness, life goals, and her weight. I got a chance to talk to Kristen, and this is what she had to say.
I feel awesome. You know, I feel as though I have accomplished a lot, and I have helped many women and men that thought that they could not get their bodies back and still feel good and strong and vibrant. I feel as though, that we only have one life to live, and we have to take care of ourselves because nobody else is going to take care of us. So if we continue to work out, that helps us stay young. So I feel as though that it doesn't matter who you are or what you do in life, that you can always stay young inside, because what is in the inside shows on the outside. I gained the most weight with my second child. I was over 200 pounds. He was 10 pounds, 12 ounces. And after that, each additional child, I gained over 200 pounds easily with each child. And then with my last child, my daughter, she was my final child because I finally had a girl. And I got depressed afterwards, and I felt like it was time for me to get back to where I wanted to be. After I had my daughter, I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, all this weight and all this extra skin that I had from having her. So after a month, when the doctor had gave me approval, I said, okay, it's time for me to get my body back. And I started looking at aerobic videos, and I said, okay, I can do this. And my daughter was just 1 month old, and I would have her brothers watch her and rock her. And I would do 30 minutes of cardio on back then it was VCRs. And I would watch it, and I would do 30 minutes, and then I would do another 30 minutes later on during the day. And that's when I decided to take meat out of my diet and any sugary drinks. So I started dropping weight drastically, and then I decided to join the gym. I wanted, people to realize that just because you have children does not mean that you can't get your weight back and that you can't be healthy. And, we can be young and vibrant and still have kids. I really felt really good because I could get around with the children. I could move, I could play, I could crawl on the floor with them. And, when I would come home and see my parents, they would say how great, and other people would tell me how awesome I looked. But I still didn't feel as though I wanted to tone up all the skin and looseness that I had, because as we get older, we tend to get saggier. Our skin tends to get more loose. So I just basically wanted other people and myself to know that I can do it. So I just had the motivation and the willpower to continue. So we should stretch beforehand, and then each day should be an individual muscle group. So if you do legs one day, then the next day it would be shoulders, and then the next day it could be arms, or the next day it could be back and chest. And then you should not overwork your body and always listen to your body. A lot of times people like to write down the weights that they use and think that they can come in and do the same weights the next day. But our bodies are sometimes weak and our bodies are sometimes stronger. So you should never follow a book, just listen to your body. I would tell them, don't let your mind defeat you, because the mind is a powerful thing. And if you tell yourself something that you cannot do, then you will not ever do it. But if you tell yourself that you can do it and you will do it, then you will conquer all things. So I would tell them to believe in themselves, because if you believe in you, then everyone else will believe in you.